especially when they feature teams from the same conference.
Ooh, I like a little spice. But remember, only one team per conference gets to the final, so that's going to naturally develop some rivalries here and there. So tonight should be a really competitive game.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Wembanyama out there with Barnes. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Chris Paul. And that one's good. Cassell.
Well, Chris Paul has made a living doing just this, finding the open teammate.
Paul against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Barnes the screen. Paul with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
How about that quickness rolling off the screen? Barnes gets all the separation he needs there.
Here's Caruso. And just about a minute into this first quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. You know, Grant, looking back to the Spurs' tough last season, free throw shooting was something they pointed to.
You know, B.A., it's something they have to correct. They didn't get to the line enough, and their percentage wasn't good when they did. And, of course, that's a bad combination.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Oh boy, how slippery is SGA on the dribble drive. Just so difficult to stay in front of him.
Outside Barnes. Paul against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wembanyama. This one for three. Second shot opportunity. Paul for three. Gets the three ball to go.
You've always got to be mindful of Chris Paul beyond the arc. He's built a career being consistent.
Williams against Vassell. Holmgren with a screen on Vassell. Jacks up a three. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Williams. Holmgren's got 5 now.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Pass to Wembanyama. The ball's knocked loose. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Cassell. The three from Barnes. Hartenstein pulls it in. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And here's Caruso. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
Wembanyama screen. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Thunder with a lead. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
On defense, the Spurs. Back to Caruso. 5 on the clock. Fires it. They get it back. Hartenstein. Blocked again!
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Pass to Paul. Wembanyama, screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Vassell. Paul passes to Cassell. Dives for it. Out of bounds. The Oklahoma City's ball. Graham, before he even hit the league, Wembanyama was touted as the next big star from afar.
You know, B.A., playing in a foreign pro league added to his mystique, B.A. We weren't getting the exposure to his game. it made it easy to wonder just how great he would be here.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Holmgren's got his third basket on the night right there.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Barnes with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Ball passes to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Pass to Holmgren. From downtown. Rebound San Antonio. Now Paul. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks that one from the post. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket on the night.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Barnes with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Over to the left wing. And that one's good. Cassell's got 6.
I mean, this is one of the best point guards the NBA has ever seen. Chris Paul doing work with the pass.
Caruso.
And this night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Ball passes to Barnes. And stolen by Paul. Outside Wembanyama for 3. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 3-point game. Hardenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Here's Holmgren. Sinks the 15-footer. 10 points for him.
Yeah, it's certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. But good to see him taking the shot rather than passing it.
So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Dort comes in for Holmgren. Wiggins, he's checked in for Williams. And Joe subbed in for Caruso. Wembanyama from deep three-point land. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Oklahoma City has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Joe. Three-pointer off the mark. San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Here's Sohan. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
The assist.
Paul's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Jones drives in. The kick out to Johnson. Back to Jones. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Dort. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
And look at the soft touch. The rookie, Wembanyama, has really gotten this dialed in.
Here's Joe, defended by Jones. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for Oklahoma City. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Lugans Dort out there with Kenrich Williams. And it's Joe in a 2-guard. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that 3-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
And stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Jones drives in. Sohan, the pass to Branham, and he makes it.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting around 53%, a nice number. The three, and Dort with the bucket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists tonight. And Grant, when you scan the OKC roster, you see length at every position.
Yeah, it's definitely their philosophy, BA. We're seeing a number of franchises going that route. What I would say about the Thunder, though, many of their guys still have some strength to add.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Thunder are still developing, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander embracing his role as a catalyst. He said, quote, I have the opportunity to really build something and be at the forefront of it. That's something I know and embrace every single day, and I maximize it for sure. Brian?
Well, you can see it. They're so grateful to have him, too. Thanks, Allie. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
The Thunder have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong take from Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's just concentration from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy's accustomed to big-time defense.
Jones drives in, and that one good.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Dort outside. There's the three. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists in the game. San Antonio trailing here. Outside Jones. Wembanyama, pass to Branham. Johnson for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Oh, so solid from deep. Johnson wanting to respond.
Outside, Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander against Jones. Williams a screen on Jones. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
There's the focus from SGA, the ability to absorb contact and finish.
For the Thunder, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams, and it's Caruso in for Jones. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
All right, everybody, it's your Thunder.
And so Paul will bring it up for San Antonio. Trailing by 4. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Barnes, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Paul Grant is the managing director of the U.S. men's national team. You've gotten to see the wealth of international talent firsthand.
It's so true, BA. I mean, I've got so much respect for the international game. You know, over 25% of the players in the NBA right now are international players, and they produce superstar talents like Doncic, Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic. The U.S. has more competition now than ever.
Ball passes to Barnes, and the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Here's Caruso. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Barnes with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Paul. Count it. Paul's got his second basket of the night.
Well, to a good point guard, running the pick and roll in the NBA is second nature. Chris Paul's been doing this a long time.
Hartenstein passes to Caruso. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by Paul. Cassell with a rebound.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Here's Wembanyama. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Well, it's not hard to get excited about what Wembanyama could potentially bring to the league, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, possibly some of the biggest hype we've seen, BA. unreal ball skills at 7'4", and he's got that drive to be the greatest.
Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Now here's Paul. He's got 5. Pass to Barnes. Here's Cassell. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
It goes on Chris Paul.
Well, there's a level of aggressiveness that you must contend with Gilgeous-Alexander on the offensive end. You'd love to see him force the issue.
Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Johnson. Hey, you look at some of the young star power on OKC. Grant, they haven't had that since the Kevin Durant years.
Oh, B.A., I mean, those KD teams were built through the draft. So no matter where they're picking, the Thunder seem to uncover gems.
Oklahoma City has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Williams finds Caruso. From 12 feet, drained it for 2 points. Caruso's got 4 points this quarter. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Here we go, fans.
San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Cassell. Back to Paul. Collins a screen. Pulls it from 20. And Paul gets it to go. Paul's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
There is a relentlessness to what Chris Paul does. This guy works at his own pace, wears you out, searching for his shot.
Williams passes to Caruso. Going inside. Back to Williams. 4 on the clock. Holmgren with a screen on Vassell. Williams from long range. Rebounded by the Spurs. There's 57 seconds left in the second. Paul passes to Cassell. Here's Vassell. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Williams passes to Holmgren. Back to Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. And Chris Paul clears it away.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Vassell outside. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. And here's Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Elbow shot on the way. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Thunder out in front. They're up by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So on the floor for the Spurs, Harrison Barnes out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Chris Paul. Then there's Devin Vassell. Paul looking over the floor. Wembanyama, screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Paul finds Wembanyama. Count it, good.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
The free throw no good for Wembanyama. And Williams has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. 3-point lead. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Back to Paul. Outside for Wembanyama. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Pass to Hartenstein. From 11 feet away. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama, and he makes the first.
The line for 2, Isaiah Hartenstein.
He's perfect from the line this time. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Cassell. Barnes with it. He's covered by Holmgren. Barnes with a screen on Williams. Knocks it down from distance. Vassell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
You could say the Spurs are in development mode. Devin Vassell said there's a lot of potential, a lot of new opportunity. Just got to make sure we're growing each game and maturing. As long as we play together and we play the right way, we will have a chance to win every game. We still got the greatest coach of all time sitting back there. Brian?
Yeah, you'll get no argument here. Thanks, Allie. An interesting note on Jalen Williams. He was the first Santa Clara player drafted in 26 years.
BA, we know who that player you're talking about is. Obviously, Steve Nash was selected out of Santa Clara back in 1996. That one worked out pretty well. I think Jalen Williams will be special as well.
Williams misses.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Wembanyama screen. Paul passes to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Holmgren. Right wing. Inside. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Well, you love to see Chet Holmgren asserting himself offensively. You feeling the rhythm? Go ahead and play.
Barnes with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Vassell. From deep, Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Rebounded by the Spurs. Pass to Wembanyama. Outside Barnes. Barnes with a screen on Caruso. Here's Cassell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw misses. Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. It's a 3-point game. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Tries it from the block. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Paul against Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist from Paul. Wembanyama's got 21 points in the game. Here's Caruso. He's got 10. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso, pass to Hartenstein, and the shot goes. Hartenstein's got 8.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The Spurs have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. To the inside, Wembanyama. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No no problem with the contact here.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Zach Collins.
Oklahoma City's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Gilgeous-Alexander against Paul. Hartenstein passes to Williams.
Well, I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Second team foul. Substitution for your Thunder, Lucas Dort. Wallace.
Back to Williams. Barnes with the rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Can't get the go-ahead bucket. And it's Dort with the ball for the Thunder. They lead by 1. Caruso outside. Down low. Williams misses.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Back to Vassell for the lead. That shot off the mark. And the Thunder shooting 45% here in the second half. Here's Cassell. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Cassell's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Caruso misses. San Antonio's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Barnes a screen. Here's Paul. The Thunder with the rebound. Williams on the wing. Fires from deep. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Second personal foul.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
The Thunder making a switch here. Joe's checked in. Good on the second one. What's something that stuck out to you about Lou Dort's game, Doris?
I guess the first thing that pops for me, BA, is how hard he plays the game, how willing he is nightly on the defensive end of the floor to take on the opponent's best scorer, to not get down in the dumps when he's scored upon, and to bring the same effort no matter who he's playing and no matter what he's up against.
He's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on him, too.
Wiggins outside. Here's Wallace. He's guarded by Paul. Wallace, the pass to Williams. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Williams has got 5 points now this quarter. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the 3rd quarter.
Now here's Paul. The D's right on him. There's the drive. Here's Vassell. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Vassell's got 9 points here in the second half.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, all about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. We've got Lugan Dort, and it's Joe in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Vassell with the rebound. San Antonio leading. Johnson finds Paul. The kick out to Johnson. From deep. Nails it from 3.
I like Johnson's focus at the perimeter. He's pretty careful about when he shoots the 3.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA using that size.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Spurs shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor. Paul for three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. And the Spurs making a change here. Jones is checked in.
Number 33, Trey Jones.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Gilgeous-Alexander against Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Wiggins for three. From behind the arc. And Dort with the bucket on the assist by Wiggins.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Three-pointer. Vassell's shot is good. Vassell's got 12 points in just the second half.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Wembanyama screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama finds Vassell. Wembanyama up top. Dort defending. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line. A chance at a three-point play.
He's been red hot. It's like one of those days when it seems like he can't miss.
And his shooting is the only reason this game is as close as it is. He's been Mr. Reliable offensively.
And the Thunder making a change here. Caruso's checked in. Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Ooh, he's been hot from out there, helping to keep them in this game.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
Here's Sohan. Lays it up and banks it in. Sohan's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Wembanyama. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
Yeah, the control from Wemby. I mean, this guy is unreal.
Here's Joe. Wiggins passes to Joe. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, defended by Jones. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, this guy is an absolute force of nature on the offensive end. SGA, I don't know what the defense is going to do with you.
Here's Jones. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama, no good.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Johnson for three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Dort's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Wiggins. He blocks it again. Oh, you can't throw the weak sauce around him.
No, you can't, B.A. I mean, he's sending everything back. Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Puts the move on. Dort's shot is good. Dort's got 8 points in the quarter.
That's a big-time bucket. Lou Dort has unshakable confidence.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio. For the Thunder, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Wiggins. Holmgren comes in for Dort. And Williams is subbed in for Joe. The Spurs making a switch here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Vassell. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. And the Spurs lead by 6.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
fadeaway. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
Paul passes to Wembanyama.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Paul. 4-3. He buries it from 3. And that's a double-double for him now.
Well, Chris Paul, as efficient a shooter as you'll find, and in the catch-and-shoot situation, he is money.
Releases. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Assistant
And now it's an 11-point San Antonio lead.
Well, smart enough to know if there's going to be congestion in there when he's attacking. Barnes gets to that in-between game.
Hartenstein a screen. Down low. A shot to stop the run. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Paul against Caruso. The drive by Paul. The 3 from Barnes. Cassell outside. Pass to Cassell. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
1:10 left in the fourth quarter. Takes a step back. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Spurs.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Victor Wembanyama.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
It's stolen by Barnes. 44 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Wembanyama, screen on Caruso. Pass to Cassell. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Inside, here's Holmgren. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Pass to Cassell. The 3 from Wembanyama. Hartenstein pulls it in. Williams with it. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. Last but not least, here is your New Balance Player of the Game, Victor Wembanyama.